All right, good afternoon or evening, fourth graders. We are going to learn a third multiplication strategy. Today it is called partial products. It's very similar to the other strategies that we have been practicing. The only difference is that we don't make a bow tie or we don't have the area model. So we're going to take a look at a problem that you could solve using bow tie, but we're going to solve it using partial products. So let's say I have the number 25 times 34. Okay. The only difference in this one is I'm still going to think of my numbers as 20 plus 5 and 30 plus 4 because it helps me with my place value. Now with partial products, there's no way to really visually show you that you've multiplied all the numbers. You just got to keep track in your head that you've multiplied all of them. So I'm going to start with first doing 20 times 30, which gives me 600. Next, I'm going to use the same thing where I don't multiply numbers that I'm adding together. So the 20 plus 5, I will never multiply 20 times 5. So next I'm going to do 20 times 4, which gives me 80. I've multiplied 20 by everything that I can, so now I'm going to switch to the 5. So I'm going to look 5 times 30, or 30 times 5, gives me 150. And then last, 5 times 4, or 4 times 5. Again, after I've multiplied all the numbers, I add them together. And I get 850 as a final answer. Again, so I'm using the same steps that I would with bow tie or area model. I just don't have a way to organize it visually. So if you're ready to move on from the area model, this is a great next strategy. So let's try a little bit harder of a problem. So let's try 545 times 24. Again, I'm going to think of my number as 500 plus 40 plus 5, and my other number as 20 plus 4. The biggest mistake students make with this is they forget to multiply something. So I always recommend starting with our biggest. So I have 500, and I'm going to multiply it by 20 on the other side first, which gives me 10,000. Next, I'm going to do 500 times 4, which gives me 2,000. So I'm done with my 500. I've multiplied it by 20 and 4. So next I'm going to move to my 40. I'm going to do 40 times 20, which gives me 800. And I'm going to do 40 times 4, which gives me 160. And then lastly, I'm done with my 40, and now I have to multiply 5 by everything. So 20 times 5 gives me 100, and 4 times 5 gives me 20. Again, to get my final answer, I would add them all up, and that would give me my answer. Now, I want you to go ahead and try doing partial products. If you get stuck, I want you to give area model a try. So, and then you can see the similarities between area model and partial products. So go ahead for the rest of your homework. Please give this problem a try, and you can do it on any scratch paper. I look forward to seeing you in class tomorrow.